Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? Your boy finally done made it out of them lobbies of silver, and I done hit gold, and I gotta let you know what I did to do it. So let's get it. Let's go. First of all, I'm coming with tips from the perspective of a solo queuer. First thing that I want to tell you for the silver lobbies and how to escape it, you need to master one core hero per role. That means a tank, a damage, and a support. You should definitely have in your repertoire the mastering skills of each type of character. That way, when one of your teammates, because you are solo queuing, doesn't want to come up off of one of your characters, you can just go to another character and be ready to go. Remember, you are solo queuing and you do not get to control who your teammates are. Yeah, that's still a thing in silver lobbies. The second thing, abuse your team up abilities. Bronze lobbies is one thing, and people are just in there for the fun of it. Hey, let me see what rank is about. But as you start to climb out of that and get into these silver lobbies, please take the time to look at your team up abilities. Request them in the beginning when you get to choose your player. Request team up abilities. It makes the most sense, so that way you can have an advantage. Third tip I have for you is more or less in the field of play. Your position and awareness is everything. Again, you don't get to control your teammates, but you can control how you play your position and how you are aware of everything that's going around. A lot of silver players' tunnel vision in fights emphasize high ground positioning for damage heroes and proper peeling for supports. Remind them to check the kill feed to track enemy numbers before engaging. So if you are the only person left on the field, there is no problem for you to back up and wait until everyone else is ready to go. No way, shape, or form are you going to kill all 6 of the enemy squad. It's not gonna happen. 1v6s do not exist in this game. So back up, position yourself, and be aware of what you're going up against. It just makes the most sense, because again, now we're in silver lobbies. In silver lobbies, everybody that's in there is a silver lobbyist. So understand that everybody wants to win at this point. Rarely did I see people in there trying to throw the game. So again, play your position and be aware of your teammates. Tip number 4, know your enemies. Know what the meta is. You could literally go and look at some of the higher ranking lobbies and see what is dominating and use that as knowledge to, okay, I'm either going to use the same character or I'm going to use a counter character just in case I run up to the meta all the time. For example, if Iron Man is everywhere, you can use Magneto to counter his range spam with barriers. That's the type of information you need to know when you go into fighting certain characters. Who is the counter character, and who, if you have the character that needs to be aware of the counter character, what should you be doing? For example, I am using Penny Parker. I know for a fact Wolverine is horrible for me, so I'm gonna do everything in my power to destroy Wolverine first, and characters like that against my Penny Parker, that's what I'm gonna be making myself aware of immediately. The 5th tip is kind of like what I told you in the Bronze Lobbies video. It's not about statistics. The objective of any match you play in Marvel Rivals is to win. Nothing matters above winning. You could have 88 kills and 72 deaths and a little bit of healing and still lose the game. It does not matter. What matters in ranked matches is you coming out on top. So you should definitely be focused on holding points and making sure that the only thing you're worried about is helping your team control the map. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. What really matters is how many deaths you have, because the more times you've died means the more times you've left your team vulnerable to the other team having full capacity. So again, the only thing that matters is winning. Second would be how many deaths you have for your team. Just keep that in mind. And the final tip I'm gonna leave you with in this video is something that you gotta get out of your comfort shell with. Communication wins games. For the games that I have had communication, like somebody has talked and I've replied and we've had a good conversation about where we need to go and what we need to do, I have won majority of those games. Have I still lost some? Of course, because it's Marvel Rivals. And I would highly suggest get on a mic, communicate with your teammates. Hey, and please make sure that the communication is not just, hey, I need heals, I need heals, I need heals. Because I'm pretty sure your teammates in the silver lobbies, the healers, if they're not healing you, is because somebody is in the back line destroying them. Whether it's Magic, whether it's Iron Fist, they are getting destroyed in the back line. They are trying their best to heal you, I promise you. So don't let the communication just be, hey, I need heals, I need heals. Just talk amongst your team to get on point. That's everything. So I hope these tips will help you get out of the silver ranked lobbies. As you can see, I have had to play a lot of games in silver lobbies to get to gold. So don't get discouraged when you start losing a lot. You will ultimately find your groove and get to where you need to be. Just stick to the basics. These 6 tips will be extremely helpful. And for my bonus tip, as you have seen in the footage, Penny Parker has been my meta go-to for my silver lobbies. The kit for Penny Parker is so extensive. And then when you throw Venom in there, there's so many things that Penny gets to do. I have used Penny the entire silver lobby and I am pleased. I don't know if I will continue to use Penny in the gold lobbies just because I think with each lobby comes different challenges. But in the silver lobby, Penny Parker has been my main character. Again, I hope these tips help. Comment down below what you think. Smash that like button if this video was helpful. Subscribe if you're brand new. But y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it was. It's your boy Dubs. CP. Here to do one thing and one thing only. And that's love. Deuces.